I have over 500 movies in my Letterboxd watch list, so let's pick one at random and review it. Today's video is going to be about DINOCROC. Amazing. Let's go. Alright, there's going to be a possibility here that this is a very short episode, because what you see is what you get with DINOCROC. You can probably figure out what this movie is just from the title and poster alone. So I feel like I should explain myself, like why is even this Sci-Fi Channel original movie from 2004 on my watch list? And it's because of Costas Mandylor, who plays Hoffman in the very bad sequels to Saw. I think he is one of those actors that kind of delightfully sucks in everything he's in. I haven't seen a single thing that I've liked him in, but his energy is just like very unique, and I don't know, I'm just fascinated by the guy. He's also in this absolutely bonkers TV movie that aired on Animal Planet called Scent of Murder with Sherilyn Fenn, where she solves crimes with her dogs. Like, she's a dog detective of sorts, and spoiler alert, they blow up one of the dogs in that movie. She has two dogs and they blow one of them up. This man's filmography is insane, and so that's how DINOCROC ended up on my radar. It's your fairly typical Jaws ripoff, with some elements from Jurassic Park thrown in there as well. You know how these things go, right? There's this evil corporation that does a bunch of shady experiments on animals, and one of those experiments gets out into this small town, so now the townspeople have to band together to take down the DINOCROC. And the very brash sheriff of the town, who's kind of like a stand-in for the mayor in Jaws as well, in certain regards, he enlists the help of this very stereotypical crocodile hunter from Australia, played by Costas Mandylor. But I would actually argue that it's the sheriff's daughter who is the main character in this, and she works for animal control in this small town. She's also got a boyfriend that she's dragging around for most of the movie, and he's got a brother that he's taken care of because their parents are dead, and as I'm beginning to explain this, I'm starting to fall asleep in my mouth a little bit. It's not important, whatever. Here's the thing, this movie was better than I expected it to be, but I expected it to be god-awful, so that's not really saying much. I appreciate that they did try here in certain regards. Like, I do think there are some really fun death sequences, and there's obviously an emphasis on family dynamics here that I wasn't really expecting going into it. But the acting is about what you expect from a project like this, and every time the DINOCROC is on screen, it looks god-awful, because it's a Sci-Fi Channel original movie from 2004. Of course it does. I do feel like there are some sequences where the DINOCROC is mostly kept in the shadows that work fairly well, but they obviously went way too ham on just showing the monster way too early. I'm gonna be honest, if this movie was like 10 to 20% more insane, I probably would have had a more positive experience with it. That's honestly where I thought it was going, because they show the monster so early that I'm like, there has to be something more to this, right? But no, not really. It follows your standard monster movie formula, and it doesn't really do that very well. So can't really recommend DINOCROC even as a so bad it's good type of experience. I did get to see Costas Mandylor say crikey a whole bunch though, so that's always something. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment, and if you would like to experience DINOCROC for yourself, you can just find it for free on YouTube. Like, there's a DVD rip-up of the movie that's been up for about 2 years, and no one's taken it down. I don't think anyone really gives a shit about the DINOCROC franchise anymore, because yes, this is a franchise. You can go watch DINOCROC and then see Dino Shark, Super Gator, and DINOCROC versus Super Gator. The Sci-Fi Channel and Roger Corman went hog wild in the 2000s, and God bless them for it, honestly. And as for me, I'll talk to you guys next time, okay? I'll be back soon. Bye.